Forward family, what's going on? It's Forward Fabian. I'm back again with a video. I'm actually doing a reaction to Hank Williams Jr. If Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie, man. So I did a reaction to Hank Williams Jr. the other day, and a lot of people, it got good response, man. A lot of people was messing with it. It's actually at like 5,000 views currently. And a lot of the subscribers, the fans, people that took time to watch the video dropped a lot of recommendations in reference to Hank Williams Jr., man. So here we are today with If Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie. So I did a reaction to A Country Boy Can Survive. Phenomenal song. A lot of the context, I mean, I think country artists are storytellers. I mean, not everybody. A lot of people would say, well, every artist is a storyteller, man. Every song is telling a story. But country artists just have a way with putting you in the time, the place in which they're speaking. They just the way they can depict stories, and I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them do this because when I listen to a country song, 9 times out of 10, bro, I'm feeling like him. I'm like, well, I'm Hank Williams Jr. now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a way with words and a way with really painting the scene. So hopefully it's the same with If Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie. Obviously, this is a reaction channel. We'll go through the song, we'll make comments, and we'll look into facts and details in reference to the music as well. So like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop a video. Engage with the content, man. That means like the video, comment down below, turn on notifications, just engagement. You know, I would definitely appreciate that. That thoroughly helps me on this platform as a content creator, YouTuber. So, man, I pray for everybody out there. You know, we obviously live in rough times, so, you know, I like to touch with the people first and foremost. So peace, love, prosperity. I pray the goodness, grace, and mercy of, you know, our Father, you know, our King Jesus Christ, you know, touches every single one of y'all. So let's get right into the video.
If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie,
Whoa, Dixie. Isn't that Tennessee? Hold on. It's in Tennessee, correct? I don't know if y'all familiar with Upchurch, or isn't that a county? I don't know. Somebody check me in the comments, man. My bad, y'all.
Just as soon. Heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just as soon stay home. I was one of the chosen few to be born in Alabama. I'm just like my daddy's son. I'm proud of who I am.
You your daddy's son.
I went through a lot of good women and shook old Jim Beam's hand. If I never see the pearly gates, I've walked through the promised land.
What's he mean by that? What's he mean by that, though? If I never see the pearly gates, I've walked through the promised land. So is he just referencing his lifestyle has been good? I mean, he talked about he's been through women. He shook old Jim Beam's hand. But he said, if I never see the pearly gates, I've walked through the promised land. I'll take that one of two ways, right? I think we are actually, this is not heaven, right? For us believers, man. But when you walk with Christ, when you're walking with God, essentially it is, right? Like heaven on earth, in the sense that you should not be fearful. You should not be afraid. You know, Jesus is with us. You know what I'm saying? So that is us. You know, we haven't seen the new earth, the new heaven, you know, the new creation, you know, when we pass on and the world changes and all that, but when Jesus returns. But I do believe, in the sense that if you walking with God and you know the power of God, you know the power of Christ in your life, essentially you in the promised land. Like, you shouldn't be afraid. You shouldn't be fearful. Does that mean no problems will occur in your life? No, but you should have that peace, joy, and understanding that surpasses earthly understanding. You know what I mean?
If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just as soon stay home. If they don't have a grand ole Opry like the do in Tennessee. Just send me to hell or New York City, it would be about the same to me.
What?
I got wild, be about the same to me. Send me to hell or New York City, it would be about the same to me. I got
Hell nah. What's a Grand Ole Opry? What is that? He talking about, bruh, New York City, trash. I was like, shout out to my fellow Yankees and New Yorkers. I'm playing, bro. But come on, dog. Come on. New York? Hell no. Come on, bro. The Grand Ole Opry is a regular live country music radio broadcast originating from Nashville, Tennessee on WSM. Held between 2 and 5 nights per week, depending on time of year. It was founded on November 28, 1925 by George D. Hay, as the WSM Barn Dance takes its current name. Obviously, some music, man, but I think words and, sentences and statements are still powerful, bro. I ain't no way I'm going to hell or New York City. You know what I'm saying? In comparison to going to heaven. The hell? Come on, bro. I ain't co-signing that one.
wild honey trees and crazy little weeds growing around my shack. These dusty roads ain't streets of gold, but I'm a happy right where I'm at. All these pretty little southern belles are a country boy's dream. They ain't got wings or halos, but they sure look good to me. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't wanna go. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I'd just as soon stay home. If they don't have a Grand Ole Opry like they do down in Tennessee, just send me to hell or New York City, it would be about the same to me. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't wanna go. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just as soon stay home. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't wanna go. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just as soon stay home. If they ain't got a Grand Ole Opry like they do in Tennessee, just send me to hell or New York City, it would be about the same to me.
The man to me. Had a boy, Hank Williams Jr. Okay, that's Hank Williams Jr. Heaven ain't a lot like Dixie. And obviously there's going to be the people in the comments, oh my God, you took the song way too literal. Hey, I'm going to react to it how I need to react to it, man. I'm just speaking honestly. But obviously the song is a play on the fact of the love that he has for Dixie, right? It's like he's talking about, Jim Beam. I think he said Jim Beam, or I don't know, some type of whiskey. He's talking about the Southern Belles, you know what I mean? Which means that she pretty fine. Basically, the dusty roads, they're not streets of gold. Growing around my shack, crazy little weeds, wild honey trees. It's just a country boy's dream. So he's just emphasizing the love he has for Dixie. And let me get accuracy on Dixie. City in Tennessee. Dixie is an unincorporated community in Obion County, Tennessee. Okay. Yeah, I've heard several other artists from Tennessee mention Dixie. That's why when I paused in the beginning, I'm like, Dixie. Because if y'all know who Ryan Upchurch is, he's from Tennessee. And I want to say Morgan Wallen said something about Dixie at a point in time. I don't know. I know Morgan's from Tennessee as well. But anyway, excuse me. Anyways, man, I know that he's just showing the appreciation. It's a certain type of contrast, or maybe the word is an extreme to relate a place that you love here on earth to something that's unimaginable to the earthly eye, which is heaven, right? And heaven is supposed to be all great, all loving, every problem you could ever face and imagine just wiped away, right? So I mean, it's pretty dramatic to compare, a place here on earth to heaven. But that's just music sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes folks is just gonna do things just to, raise eyebrows or get a rise out of folks, or it's just, so I'll leave it at that. I understand the context in which he's doing it. He just got supreme love for Dixie, and it's like heaven on earth to him. So, with that being said, interesting artist Hank Williams Jr. is. Like I said, like I think a lot, and I've only reacted to 2 songs so far, so I'm not. Yeah, let me stop there. I can't even just automatically assume that I can put him in a box and say this is who he is. But yeah, like I'm very intrigued thus far. So as we saw in the visual, the cover is High Notes. I guess that's the album cover, which is the 34th studio album by, what the hell? 34th studio album? Bruh. I don't know why. That sounds crazy to me. Now I want to think, who has made the most albums in music history? It's difficult to determine who's released the most albums in music history, but there are some artists who have released a significant number of albums. Nana Mouskouri, a Greek singer, has estimated to release around 450 albums. What the hell, bro? She must have been releasing one every other week. Gregory Isaacs, Jamaican reggae artist, over 120 albums. Fela Kuti, solo artist, recorded 46 albums over a 23-year career. Okay, Frank Sinatra has 32 top 10 albums. Rolling Stones 38 top 10. Michael Jackson, these are just other accolades or records broke. But this one got 34 albums. Well, damn. That's a lot to me. I don't know why. You see albums that you're lucky to have a 10-album career span. Especially nowadays, a lot of these artists are done after 3 or even just 1 album. But so anyways, this album generated 2 hit singles, Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie and Honky Tonkin'. Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie peaked at number 5 on Billboard Hot Country Singles and Tracks. Honky Tonkin' was originally a number 14 hit written and performed by his father, Hank Sr. Okay. This is on Hank Williams Jr.'s greatest hits. Comment down below, man. Let me know y'all's thoughts on this one. Additional recommendations, put them in the comment section. Peace, love, prosperity. Everybody rocking with the channel. We're going to get right back to it, man. We out. God bless.